we are also being joined by Major Mohd Shah, and also joining us is Ambassador Suresh Goyal. And meanwhile, we'll shift our focus to this other big news emanating from China. While COVID-19 and its new variants still plague the world, Pakistan and China are reportedly pursuing a research on bioweapons in a secret facility near Rawalpindi. The infamous Wuhan Institute of Virology and Pakistan Army-run DSTO have reportedly set up a highly advanced scientific infrastructure facility to research deadly pathogens in Pakistan. While the location of the facility remains a tightly guarded secret, the lab is a biosafety level 4 facility headed by a 2-star general. The secret project within this lab carries the title, and I quote, Collaboration for Emerging Infectious Diseases and Studies on Biological Control of Vector-Transmitting Diseases. Meanwhile, Pakistan has denied the presence of such a DSTO-run lab and claims that it is sharing information with state parties to the Biological and Toxin Weapons Convention. Pakistan further maintains that the facility is for diagnostic and protective system improvement. All right, let's open this up for discussion. What really does this mean for the world peace? China, of course, is being criticized by the world when it comes to the Wuhan Institute. Nobody really knows the origin of coronavirus, but of course, there's a lot of speculation around the same.
Meenakshi.
All right, and Major Shah, would you like to add something to this? A facility like this, a possibility also of a facility like this existing in Pakistan in collaboration with China, a huge concern for the security and safety of India and, of course, the entire region as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, Meenakshi. Very well brought out by you. You know, as per the reports, again, allegedly this virus is being prepared by China on Pakistan soil, in Rawalpindi, in the Chakala lab over there. Now, Pakistan obviously would rebuke those claims, and they would say that no, nothing like that is happening. As per the biosafety levels, level 3, there is nothing confidential about that. That is what Pakistan has said. But I quite believe it. I think it is very, very credible, because Pakistan, which has offered its land to China many a time, and for them to experiment and for them to make use of, do whatever what you want. So it is very, very dangerous, very, very harmful, especially for the neighbor. Especially for us, it is extremely harmful, not only for us, for the world. And it's about time that, you know, this bluff of China and Pakistan should be called out, because Wuhan virus, we saw what it did. It created havoc around the world. And of course, no one knows as per for surety where it came from, but it is, we all know, most certainly, there is no smoke without fire. The whole world is talking about the coronavirus, Wuhan virus. Why? Because obviously there is some credibility there. There is some belief over there that China has been the originator of this virus. Now China is actually petons are being originated by them. They are really creating havoc around the world, and Pakistan being hand in glove with them, allowing their soil to be used for this. It is highly dangerous, and I think the entire international community should call out the shots over here, Meenakshi.
And just to take this forward, Major Mohd Shah, if you could add something to this, certainly it's extremely significant. The fact that India is going to be heading the G20 summit, the presidency, extremely significant, especially in the backdrop, of course, of the COVID pandemic. Just as the former ambassador was telling us, this is a time when global chains are disrupted. Perhaps time for India to emerge, even take that spot in space which China is ceding.
Absolutely, Meenakshi. It's about time that, you know, and India is taking the lead everywhere. And I feel so proud when I see India taking the lead everywhere. In fact, we this year itself, we saw in the month of March, April, so many diplomatic visits, so many head of states visited India when the war was on, midst of the war at that time. And now, just 2 days back, there was a video which was viral on social media about the summit happening in Egypt, where the Prime Minister of Pakistan is too busy in his mobile phone, not bothered about what's happening in the meeting, not interacting with anyone outside, but in his own mobile. We all saw that video. It was very viral on Twitter especially. It was tweeted by PTI. But when India takes a lead, be it G20, be it anywhere, I mean, it is actually a thing that, you know, it is a sign that India is reaching to be a superpower very, very soon. It's becoming a Vishwaguru. And there are a lot of other countries internationally who should learn that India has taken the lead. And India, the kind of respect India has garnered today in the international community, not just in the summit we are having right now, and overall, it is, you know, earlier there was a time earlier, Meenakshi, where people would say, oh, are you Indian? No, you Indian. Today they ask, are you Indian? With a lot of respect. India is
So of
the
course,
only.
it's a significant. That's extremely significant. Obviously, the change in tone and terror, which you are of course mentioning as you're telling us that anecdote. Certainly, the G20 presidency, a testament of India's growing status as well. Now, sir, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. I also thank all the other experts who joined us on this extremely special show, where we of course showcase international news and giving us a bigger perspective into all those big international stories of the day.